With the charges came a breathtaking 10-page account of the evidence gathered in just the past 5 days. Almost all of it provided by Tyler Robinson himself, much of it in the form of detailed text messages to his roommate, who's also his romantic partner. And I'm going to start reading now. And if you are scrolling on your phone right now, or you're busy making dinner or doing anything else, I'm going to say you might want to stop and read along with me, because if prosecutors are right, it is rare that we have a first-person narrative from someone who has just allegedly played assassin on the night of the killing itself. Okay, ready? I don't want to pour that drink I always suggest to. Here's Robinson. He starts off this way. This is to the roommate. I am still okay, my love, but I'm stuck in Orem for a while. A little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you. You aren't the one who did it, right? Says the roommate. Robinson says, I am. I'm sorry. Roommate says, I thought they caught the person. Robinson says, no, they grabbed some crazy old dude and then interrogated someone in similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after, but most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering. Roommate asks one question, why? Tyler says, why did I do it? Roommate says, yeah. Robinson says, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I am able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. Roommate goes back to the important question here, which is, how long have you been planning this? Robinson, a bit over a week. I believe I can get close to it, but there's a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't want to chance it. Robinson goes on to say, I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. He says IDEK, which is I don't even know. I don't even know if it had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace to me. I worry about prints. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find prints. How the F will I explain losing it to my old man? The only thing I left was the rifle wrapped in a towel. Remember how I was engraving bullets? The effing messages are mostly a big meme. If I see, quote, notices bulge, UWU on Fox News, I might have a stroke. All right, I'm gonna have to leave it. That really effing sucks. Judging from today, I'd say Grandpa's gun does just fine. I don't know, I think that was a $2,000 scope. And then Robinson says, delete this exchange. Robinson goes on to say, my dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has what. The feds released a photo of the rifle, and it's very unique. He's calling me right now, not answering. Robinson carries on. Since Trump got into office, my dad has been pretty diehard MAGA. Robinson again. I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. Robinson, you're all I worry about, love. Now the roommate answers for the first time in a while and says, I'm much more worried about you. Robinson says, don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent. That last little bit's important because that's going to end up, as you'll see, as a charge.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.